Even the last words Foggy said to him were about like not wanting him to have an excuse to relapse back into being Daredevil. But I think with all like the
he's
newer,
not dead. He faked his own death.
like I think the character that gives off like the before the reshoots vibe so much is like the random private investigator he has. Like like that guy gives off entirely
he worked here from
like,
episode 1.
No, true, but I think they just put him there like to make it be more.
They gave him his retirement party to establish it.
Like I think that entire first sequence, like I think that like Foggy like was still getting shot in the old one, but I think like they reshot the entire thing.
I think most of episode 2 is episode 1 of the original.
I think I'm correct. I think most of episode 1 is like new stuff.
I'm looking at the tiny one, right?
It's average sized.
That doesn't.
It depends on the angle.
It is chilly in here.
Shrinkage! Welcome back to the 716th Legion.
What a leeway.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Jack.
I'm Reagan.
I almost want to restart this just to get like further away from like that last combo, just to make sure it doesn't like get in there.
It's going in there.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No,
it is.
it's not. Crime Christian. I'll keep it going. Why not?
What are we watching today, Ryan?
We're professional.
Daredevil, Born Again, Episode 3, The Hollow of His Hand. The Hand?
The hand that Percy shot himself.
No,
with?
You're like
I was
one of those
thinking
shitty
the
sign
ninjas.
language people that like fake knowing sign language and then they end up on like national TV. Like
Yes, it's a long con,
His
actually.
fiance knows sign language
Yes.
as well.
She's been teaching me. Hello.
That's an easy
You
one. That's
are
impressive.
beautiful.
You're like, I don't want
Why
to
am I here?
We don't know.
One.
Like, I don't know why I'm here either. to be
Two.
fair, so.
3. Anyways, Hollow of His Hand. The trial of Hector Ayala begins. Fisk's old business associates seek to claim his vacant mantle.
I'm repping
And
Black Panther.
for Christian, this episode is 3 minutes shorter for seemingly no reason.
I think Christian.
I've never commented about the length of an episode.
I
of
think
anything.
Christian's lowest he can go is like 35 minutes, and then under that it's like
I start crashing out if it's under 35. Because like even this being 46 is like okay, so it's 40. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Because of the end credits that are
Like 40, I'm like
absurdly
fine with, but even 40, I'm like, oh, but I just like I'll take that. You know what I mean? Like instead of like. Mainly, I mainly have this issue with Star Wars because, like, you want like 28 minutes of a live action show, like,
Yeah.
we're gonna test
which like
Christian
half
when
the episodes.
comes out, and all the episodes are 20 minutes long.
No. That's not his problem. The problem is when
Andor can do
there's
it
an
wrong.
hour and 10-minute episode and then a 32-minute episode.
Yes, it's that I don't like either.
That's what really.
You can do that with like a
Grinds
finale.
his gears.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, but
Like
yes.
you like Game of Thrones, for instance. Like Game of Thrones was like 45 minutes to like 55. Like was the average
for seasons 1 through 6.
I would say the average would be mostly like 51-ish, something like that. And then like you get to like the finale or whatever, one of the bigger episodes.
like
That's like
3
an hour.
hours.
It's like an hour and 5. Like you get a gap there. Like that's like that's good.
Yeah.
Like you get more than the normal time, which is also good. It's bad when it's like here's your 30 minutes and then it's 59.
Yeah.
And I understand like that. Yeah, maybe you write a script and you're not like hamstrung into like writing it that way. But I don't know. I think you should be able to write more consistently, like time blocks than that. So.
I brought this. We don't have Iron Man this time.
We don't.
I forgot to put him up there. He's in the.
All right, let's
Are
get
we
started.
ready?
Yeah, let's get
No, but let's do it anyways.
Oh, he cleaned up nice.
They bring you some food?
No.
I'm gonna sit over here so you can't see my bruises.
That's it. Yeah, he's all messed up.
Luquillo is a beach near where I'm from in Puerto Rico. To me, it's the most beautiful place on earth. White sand, palm trees, and the coqui. This little tree frog. Man, it's a magical sound. It mates for life, right? So every sunset, thousands of these frogs start calling out to the one and only love.
I thought he was gonna say something way different.
Look, it's rated R, TVMA.
You're gonna see that beach again, Hector. I promise. And you'll be reunited with your family.
Do we think his daughter's gonna take up
We
the
don't.
mantle?
Wait, I mean, they haven't alluded to her existing yet.
Yeah.
Like she's
Do
the
we know
current
she
one, and she's
exists?
pretty like popular of a character.
Wasn't she in the kitchen when they was talking to the
No,
wife?
that was the wife.
No, it was only the wife.
Yeah, we didn't see any daughter.
They might have mentioned, but I don't remember.
I mean, they could always do a storyline of it being a wife as well.
True. But isn't the magical amulet connected by blood?
I have
And
no
some
idea.
other comic
No,
book
because there's been
mumbo-jumbo.
because Ayala is the modern like White Tiger. She was introduced in like 2011 or something.
Yeah.
But like I was reading about it the other day. I was curious to see if that character will actually like show up. Like that's like it said she was the 5th White Tiger. So there's been a bunch of White Tigers. So I assume
It's like Captain Marvel
Yeah, I
has
assume
had
all,
like
yeah,
8
exactly. I assume all 5 of them aren't like
related.
you know what I mean, like.
That's probably fair. Could it be one of those scenarios where like, oh, they're like Blue Beetle, where like we have 2 very distinctly different Blue Beetles, but they have the same name?
I think it's more like a Dr. Fate type,
Okay.
where it's
Okay. Where the amulet chooses.
no. I mean, maybe
You get what I mean,
Yes.
but where it's like
I thought the Green Lantern ring. The ambulance like flies over to the next one.
you are the most
okay. No more
white
DC.
tigerish person in the recent
in
vicinity.
the nearby area. In the nearby.
Now, what happens if the amulet chooses like Black Panther? What happens then?
He becomes
He gets
Gray
souped up.
Big Cat.
A heist.
Every time you see a truck, it's not a
What the hell is
heist.
this?
Sometimes it's just a drug deal.
I guarantee.
Someone's getting heisted.
Either they're getting heisted or they're heisting someone.
It's a gimme. No one plays cowboy.
What?
Evening, gentlemen. Oh, nippy, isn't it?
Irish.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And, wallets while you're at it. You too, Susan.
You know whose truck this is?
Oh. Are you a hard man, are you? Silly wee bastard.
Oh!
He's okay.
Oh,
No, it's not.
They missed.
they missed.
It's like Punisher survived it. It's okay.
Invades my privacy. I have no problem taking my piece and putting it to their head. That's it.
Long dark nights out here, man.
Do we think this?
They are casting like the most impeccably New Yorkers possible.
Do we think that BB knows or has an inkling about what Fisk did to her
I
uncle?
Probably
have to
now,
assume.
Oh, I was gonna say no.
Oh, I thought absolutely.
Yeah, I assumed that as well. What the hell is he eating?
What slop are you
Eating
eating?
an omelet.
The nastiest looking slop I've seen.
It's an omelet.
That was an omelet?
Yes.
That did not look like an omelet for me.
I hear Bacon's Freud triptych is coming up for auction.
Bacon.
If you're ever questioning what Fisk is eating, it's most likely some kind of egg.
That is true, actually.
We could wash 200 million through that sale.
I know that it hurts to just sit by, but I'm reaching for higher goals.
Like,
Such as?
Did you watch this already?
The presidency.
Last night there was a double homicide not half a mile from the port. Apparently a hijacking gone wrong.
We should make the appropriate calls and inspire Chief Gallo.
Inspire.
Show him more pictures of his daughter.
or have the underworld take care of it.
They're rats. Rats at the bottom of the barrel.
Which
Let them kill each other.
No, she's taking a step back so that he can be mayor.
And that she can have a public face.
Yeah.
We still don't know who he was punching when he had his...
Epcot.
Epcot ball.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, like he was beating someone.
He's still
or maybe,
beating something.
maybe he's like in his private quarters, like punching a wall to like relieve kind of stress.
They're good. That's cool.
When it happens,
I just need you to stop. I need you to stop.
Yeah, you just
Stop.
Oh, gosh. I won't complete that sentence.
Yeah.
buggy?
I'm sorry, are you talking to me? Who's there?
You're a blind lawyer who can fight.
Officer Powell.
You know, Murdoch, I bet Judge Cooper would be interested to hear that you're interfering with a police investigation.
See, he's fine.
Witness tampering is a serious offense. Now maybe you get lucky and the DA only slaps you with a misdemeanor. I doubt it.
Oh,
You should be more embarrassed.
he should be. Triggered.
God damn it.
Don't worry, we're gonna see like.
point.
Don't worry, this episode. Yeah, don't worry. We'll see Frank for like 4 seconds at the end of the episode. That'll be the cliffhanger.
Is it? Come on, man.
First of all, it's not a party. I'm not your man. And this is just for me to get you on the stand without sweating and puking.
Relax.
He looks different. Maybe I'm just.
We only saw him for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I did. Maybe I didn't see him.
You've been with the NYPD, Officer Powell.
Just over 15 years.
And who beat the shit out of you?
Why do you look worse than the guy?
The blind guy.
Would you say it was unusual for an officer of your seniority to be working on New Year's Eve?
I volunteered. Well, a lot of the guys in my precinct, they got families, you know, kids, and mine are grown.
Guy looks equally as beat up.
Did you and Officer Shanahan see much action that night?
Yeah, we didn't see any action until we got down to the platform on 168th.
What happened there?
Well, we were just finishing up a routine sweep. He just came out of nowhere. He had this wild look in his eyes, and when you're a cop long enough, you know what that look means, and he starts running towards us.
And you didn't shoot him?
Oh, react, Hector.
Maybe it's just me, but the way they visualize his hearing and senses is distinctly different from the Netflix show in like a good way.
Yeah.
Officer Powell, good morning. I'm told you have a black eye. I hope everything is okay. You testified that before my client arrived at the station, the place was a ghost town.
Yeah,
By alone, you mean just the two of you, no one else?
that's right.
No busker playing a guitar?
No.
Okay, so you're alone. No buskers were passengers, which means there certainly wasn't a confidential informant you were roughing up.
Objection.
You better have a good faith basis for this, Mr. Murdoch.
Oh, I do.
There's no way this guy is going to make it into the courtroom. I'm just letting you know.
As I understand it, Nicky Torres is a confidential informant.
he's
Used to
not
work with the
making
NYPD. In fact, used to work with you and Officer Shanahan directly. Did you and Officer Shanahan have an arranged meeting with Nicky Torres on the platform that night?
Long silence means yes.
Torres
There he is. I don't know. I trust Cherry to get him there.
Cherry's dead. Or Cherry's dead.
I think if Cherry was gonna die, he would have died in the first scene.
Yep.
Hey, you promised I'd be safe.
We're fine if you stay out of sight. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, come on.
Get out of the
crank this
sight.
up again to like 60 or something.
I'll be here.
Is that like an NYPD?
Yeah. What better way to commit crimes than being official about it? Most expedited American trial of all time.
She did say it was part 20.
Did I stutter?
That's not what part 20 was.
What is part 20?
It's 20th case of the day.
Oh.
Just another second, Your Honor.
He's not gonna be in the van.
That would be smart.
Warrant officer. Get out of the van, asshole.
No, yeah, let's have the actual guy who was on trial do it. Or was in the actual witness do it.
Open it.
Yeah, he wouldn't have opened it.
Not in the van. Heck yeah, Cherry!
A cab is crazy.
Come on, go.
He's most likely gonna get murdered on the steps.
Nope.
Oh.
Well, they see him. He exists. So.
Impeccable timing, buddy.
He's not gonna talk, is he? Something's gotta go wrong.
He's high, so he might.
Would you state your name for the record?
My name's Nicky Torres.
And where do you live, Mr. Torres?
Washington Heights.
So are you close to the 168th Street subway station?
Yeah, it's 4 blocks from my house.
Where are you working right now?
I'm between jobs at the moment. 18 months ago, I got pinched for dealing. I knew I shouldn't have done it, but I got a kid.
What happened with that case?
It went away. I told the cops I'd help him out sometimes.
become a confidential informant.
Yeah.
I mean, so far so good.
Were you passing along information to Officers Shanahan and Powell?
Come on, do it.
Come on. We need a win.
It's also too early for a win, but
yeah, it's like episode 3.
Remembering you're under oath.
Remembering.
No. I was home all night.
Oh.
Forgive me, I'm confused here. Previously, you stated pretty clearly that you were actually at the 168th Street subway station being beaten when Hector Ayala intervened to save your life.
Objection.
With great risk put himself in harm's way, didn't it?
Isn't that true? Counsel, stand down.
Jeez.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Isn't this where you can treat the witness as hostile?
Mm-hmm.
Withdraw the witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Torres, you are dismissed.
He's gonna get murdered. Like.
Yeah, he's still gonna die.
Let's say they're killing you anyway, boss.
It was a stupid decision, but
He's high.
At least if he like squealed, then he could have been like under witness protection.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
I mean, yeah.
You're dead either way. They were gonna kill you before anyone found him.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a paper trail, some kind of CI registration form or a...
I looked. There's nothing. Powell did everything cash. Kept it all off the books.
You testify for them? Is there a case we can hang on him?
He's innocent. We put him on the stand. He tells his side of the story, the truth. And we hope the jury see him the way we do. It's our only move.
We're gonna need a lot more bourbon.
What you're trying to do, it's not going to work.
Counseling? I sent Buck to Luca to tell him to pay Victor 1.8 restitution for the hijacking.
Let's not fall into a place where I don't
So
trust.
she's the man.
That's what I kind of figured, yeah.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign. Just for a moment, to build a stronger order.
He wants there to be gang chaos so that he can leverage it for political reasons.
For what I did.
No.
You're punishing me for Adam.
I'm not punishing you for anything.
You're leaving me out in the cold.
Hi, Matt's girlfriend.
I wouldn't go that far. Matt doesn't use labels.
Mr. Ayala.
My wife and I, we live with my sister.
Niece.
And my niece.
Niece.
Soledad and I, we've always
There she is.
been having our own place. And I had finally,
I knew there was a girl there.
Okay, fair enough.
I put a deposit down on a studio in the South Bronx.
Oh, it's Ava. That's right. That's what it is, yeah.
I was going there to put the flowers there for the next day.
Because you wanted to surprise your wife.
Yes.
What happens next?
I heard yelling. Sounded like someone was in trouble, so I ran down.
What did you see?
A man getting beat up.
Did you know the man?
No, and I never saw him again until yesterday in court. And now I know his name is Nicky Torres.
What about the men who were doing the beating? Did you know them? Did you know they were police officers?
No. I yelled at them to stop, and they didn't. So I ran down to help. And then everything just happened so fast. I tried to break it up, and they started beating on me, and I tried to fight them off, and then all of a sudden one of them slipped and fell into the tracks. I was just trying to help.
You decided to risk your own safety to help a stranger. Wasn't the first time, was it?
Oh, they're gonna bring it in.
I don't understand.
Well, I'm just saying that you put yourself in harm's way before. Many times. The question is, why? You intervened that night because you're a hero.
Matt, don't do this.
He's gonna break his own.
Are you the vigilante known as the White Tiger?
Objection! Objection, Your Honor.
Why would?
Yes, say he's gonna bet on.
This is an interesting.
Well, he also could be going for a mistrial.
Yeah.
Both of you in my chamber.
If because now the jury can't unlearn that, so you need a new jury. At the very least, he's buying this guy time.
Well, you are a real slippery piece of shit, you know that?
You sat in that very spot, and you misled me. You have the nerve to stand up and make a mockery of my courtroom.
Wasn't my intention, Your Honor. They somehow got to my star witness. My hand was forced. It's well within my...
Is there a division of hypocrisy at Murdoch and
No,
Associates?
Stop.
That's actually a good line.
I can strike this from the record, but that is pointless. I can declare a mistrial, but it's out already, so I'd say that ship has sailed.
Right, because any future trial is already...
I didn't mean to disrespect the court, Your Honor.
Let me be clear. You blew open this door, Mr. Murdoch, which means...
Yeah, it's open season on my client. I get it.
Well, that's it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I sit atop a pyramid of over 500 ADAs. I hope it was worth it.
Absolutely.
I love how like this. Like one of the things I do love with this shit. Like yeah, all these guys are corrupt pieces of shit. Like, that entire pyramid. It's like
It wasn't your secret to tell.
Well,
Just trying to keep you out of prison, buddy. We were losing. I had to take a big swing.
Still could have
no,
run
no.
by
We
it.
were going to lose.
You know,
Yeah.
Hector, if you are acquitted, your white tiger days are over. I mean, you know that, right? You can't.
I don't think you understand. Being the White Tiger is more than just putting on a suit.
I have an amulet.
It's a calling. I didn't choose it. You chose me.
The amulet did choose
like the
him.
ring.
There are other ways to help.
Like being a lawyer. And beating 2 cops to near death.
You have to think about your family now. They need you. And for what it's worth, I think you might be surprised at how much you don't miss being him.
Lying to yourself, Maddie.
Woo!
We were driving home, and this SUV, it runs a stop sign, and it just plows right into us. The engine caught on fire.
A white tiger saved us.
I thought for sure we were dead, until all of a sudden I see someone running toward us. It was White Tiger. He saved our lives.
A few weeks ago, I was leaving work. It was late, and I have to cut through this alley to get home. This guy, he tries to grab me. If White Tiger hadn't been there, I don't know what would have happened.
I like how he can basically listen into jury's heartbeats and find out who's like.
Yeah, they're gonna settle things like that.
Objection! On what grounds? I think he's lying.
On the night of October 2nd at 2:38 a.m., I responded to an attempted burglary call. When I arrived, the suspect was hiding in an alley, and before I could draw my weapon, he attacked me without provocation. He intervened, pulled the suspect off me, then helped me subdue and arrest the suspect.
I love the shots of the cops.
They're like, damn.
Officer Reyes. Officer Wong.
Wong!
Officer Morales.
Oh.
Morales.
Oh my. Okay, that's an actual
Yeah.
reference. That's
That's a.
That's a legitimate.
that's an act. Yeah. Yeah, it's Miles' dad.
Yep.
Like literally.
I think many of the people in this room.
There's no
consider
way that's
White
not.
Tiger to be an ally.
The cop's like, I was gonna kill the witness earlier, but I agree now.
Running toward a burning car to save strangers.
It's the right thing to do.
Police said Hector attacked them, that he came out of nowhere. That's what they said. But why would Hector, the White Tiger, why would he do this without the amulet? It gives him extraordinary strength and power. Would any of you walk into battle with one arm tied behind your back?
Matt.
I wouldn't.
Risks his life to keep his neighborhood safe, to protect his community.
They're gonna find him guilty.
Probably.
Or worse, he's gonna be found innocent and then he's gonna get shot immediately.
I keep wanting them to actually like. I actually wanted them during when they were showing like the witness testimonies. I wanted them to like show a shot of the knees.
He's a hero.
Like almost being like inspired or something, but I don't know if they're actually.
Well,
going.
I was
don't
gonna
even
say,
know if
we
they're
don't
going
know
in
if
that
they're
direction
going
or
there,
not.
yeah.
So she looks a little young. So
All of us, we're messy, complicated, capable of good, capable of evil. Yes, Hector Ayala might have done some good things. Does that make him incapable of doing a bad thing? Of course not.
It's a strong closing.
is it? I'm like, this is some kindergarten shit.
Hit by a train. When you have 200,000 pounds of steel slam into
This
you,
is better.
all of your bones break. All of your organs are eviscerated. Your body twists up like a circus balloon full of blood. But here's the kicker. You're still alive. Actually die until they back the train up, and then your body, it just bursts.
I think that.
I don't think he's.
I don't think that's right.
I think you're lying. I think you're.
Bring in the Mythbusters.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're dead.
I don't know what the fuck he's done. I'm distracted by that right now.
Yeah, it's like, what?
One of the jury members stands up. Actually, I'm a physician.
Sir,
I took basic biology in high school.
I graduated.
Your organs are eviscerated. You're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, like that includes your heart and brain. So
I'm pretty sure at the very least you're knocked unconscious.
Yes. You may not know this, but you need your heart and your brain to continue functioning and be alive.
There's
like,
a fun fact for the day.
If Hector's sole intent was to do good for his community, why is he hiding?
Oh, it's got the freaking J. Jonah Jameson.
Real heroes don't need to hide.
Like Captain America.
The people just like, we don't have secret identities.
Like Sam
this
Wilson.
Is Marvel. This is.
Will the defendant please rise?
So this is a very fast trial.
On the count of murder in the first degree, the jury finds the defendant.
First degree.
Guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Woo!
Manslaughter.
Murder in the second degree.
Oh, okay, that
jury
makes
finds
more
the defendant not guilty.
Okay.
Double dubs.
Count of manslaughter in the first degree.
This is where we might find some trouble. Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, not guilty on all accounts.
3 for 3.
You go, Matt.
Oh boy.
He's not living a day.
These cops aren't happy.
Mr. Ayala?
Get him out of the country.
Go back to Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Well,
for
that's still
real.
In the country.
Literally.
That's still in the country. Still in the country. Oh shit. It's like.
How immediately are they gonna kill him?
We're grateful that justice was served, everyone. There's no further comment at this stage. Thank you.
Oh gosh.
Haha. L ratio.
So is this the Matt Murdock victory lap?
Oh, Matthew, you're not really cooking anything.
He's not in Puerto Rico.
We pulled about everything we had together for an office bottle of O'Melvins. Needless to say, the first bottle lasted a very long time.
So how's work been?
You're talking about your friend Foggy Nelson, right?
Oh, therapist duty.
Don't do that.
Here's to a man who cooks, a well-won case, and Foggy Nelson. May God hold them all in the hollow of his hand.
That's the name of the episode.
Okay, I'm glad Reagan had the same reaction as me. It's like
That's
why
why
we're
you guys are on
this
that
now.
side.
I have allies now. It's like
Well, sir, a court and a jury found him not guilty.
Courts fail, juries get it wrong. I should know.
What? I was innocent.
Is allowed to roam the streets. And a veteran of the NYPD lies dead.
He's gonna try to get the cop on his side.
Hey, buddy,
And
what's going on
immediately-
here?
Go to Puerto
Why
Rico.
are we suiting up?
We're gonna take down Fisk and the police.
Any society that's based on the rule of law. A man who wears a mask.
Good suit.
Looks
Yeah, it's a
good.
very good suit. Not too. We don't. It didn't get MCU-ified.
Yeah, it's actually just kind of There's no like he doesn't have to have like.
So he's
It's just a.
walking down the
It's
street and
kind of
This
a.
is actually what honestly this is what Daredevil's suit should look like. Like
Yeah.
actually, like, that's all Daredevil. He just wears like cargos and like like a really
Leather.
tight. Yeah, like tight leather. That's kind of it.
Okay, he might die here.
I ran on a promise. And the acquittal of Hector Ayala demands that I keep it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
The rule of law must prevail.
So was that Fisk or was that a cop?
No, it's a cop.
Yeah, Fist did it himself.
No, I'm saying like did Fisk
It's a cop.
order?
Yeah.
That didn't have the American flag on it.
I assume that's one of like the group we've been seeing. It's not Punisher.
But all their tattoos had the American flag on it. It's the beach.
It's the beach.
Ugh. I don't think we're gonna see anything.
I don't think so either. I think it's just
Yeah. That's really well done. Oh my god.
Wow. Well,
We saw Frank for 5 seconds, like Christian
I
said.
think that was Frank.
I don't.
I mean,
why would
it's not.
Why would Frank Castle do that?
See, I agree with you, but also like
There's no unless I don't see it.
They're using his
why would they have
iconography.
that be out? Yeah, I guess maybe that.
They're adopting. They've literally taken
My
his
only
iconography.
like
That's the point. That's the point of the narrative they're about to do. Like, it doesn't make any sense for Frank to be doing it with the narrative they're about to be doing.
Yeah.
But
not that Frank is the most noble and character that makes the most sense.
No.
With logic, because he's not. Punisher isn't. But it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Punisher doesn't care about why? Because he killed.
He killed a cop.
That's not Punisher. Doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's not what Punisher's
plus,
like.
if
thing is
Punisher's
based
paying
on.
attention to this, he would know that Matt is the lawyer, and he at the very least respects/trusts Matt Murdock to a degree.
Yeah, to a degree. Yeah.
So he wouldn't sit there and be like, Red, he killed a cop. You know what I got to do?
No.
They're not going to have that conversation.
We've been seeing they've been showing the other group that it's literally one of the groups.
It's just interesting.
That group is also literally under Fisk.
I think the point of it, though,
we saw the guy who was in the
Indirectly.
meeting. He was the only one not that kind of. Yeah, he's one of there's the three
table.
random guys that are the most boring characters in the show so far, and it's and then the cop who we saw there at the table with Fisk's wife.
Yeah, and I don't. It
Like,
must be maybe a thing of
To me, it's that group.
Yeah.
I think there might be a camera, and then we're gonna see the logo, and Matt's going to think it's
that's what I'm
but then
thinking
didn't Matt all see the tattoo though?
No, Matt.
You want to rephrase that?
What?
He can't
see.
Oh, that's oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. Did he hear the tattoo?
Did he hear the tattoo?
Did he feel it like Braille?
I don't think you'd feel it.
Like Braille.
He's like,
I think
this is vaguely Punisher logo.
This is a skull.
this is vaguely Punisher logo. I've seen this logo in my imagination.
I need to pat down their entire body to see their tattoos.
Yeah, I'm dumb as hell. It's been a long day. Okay, so that does look similar to obviously what the guy was wearing does look similar to what Castle would wear.
The OG one.
So so I guess he'll get the information relayed to him that I wouldn't be surprised if they have it's released or something somehow.
I think someone will claim it for Punisher.
I wonder if Fisk we saw that OG costume and what Fisk was saying about vigilantes and wanting them all gone. If he pinned this murder on a vigilante and could argue
It's vigilante on vigilante crime.
Yeah,
I guess that would have to be based on if we knew
Vanessa
Frank
won't
was,
love me unless Punisher
is Frank active?
dies.
We don't know.
No, I don't think
it doesn't
he
seem
is.
like Frank's active.
I think this is gonna be leaked to the public, and then everyone's gonna be like, Punisher killed this guy, and then Matt's gonna have to take their word for it, and then we're gonna have that storyline start.
I think Reagan's
I'm
on more
with that,
because the suit that whoever was wearing at the end, all of the
And let's be
the
specific.
Punisher
Suit. It's literally just
a t-shirt.
Yeah,
no, it's body armor with the spray paint on it.
But in the exact same way it was first season, season 1.
All of the Punisher cops have the tattoo, and then on the forehead it has the American flag. That didn't have the American flag.
Because I think that's meant to be an in-group symbol. This, I think, is purposefully meant. Punisher is divisive. I think it's literally going to be designed to be claimed by Punisher, but not actually because they think Punisher's dead and gone or whatever.
Flag.
Yeah. They're literally pinning it on Punisher, and I don't think Fisk is directly involved with this. I really don't.
No, I think it is.
I think
I think they
because this would help. Because this would.
I think they basically alluded to that him. I think that's why they're going together. He alluded to, and also he's doing he has whatever's going on with his fists. They have what he did last episode,
and him going to the BB report of all reports to try to get his side out.
Yeah.
I think the one who benefits most of if that. Was
and Frank scared people.
Punisher,
in season 2, Frank scared the hell out of normal New Yorkers.
Yeah,
This
benefits most if that was a vigilante on a vigilante problem in New York City.
Yeah,
he benefits the most.
I agree with that.
So I think he has to be involved somehow.
Yeah, I think it's like I get one off the board, and I also like am able to like false flag it, and then like be like the Punisher's back, and then like it basically have an overreaction to that essentially because the Punisher's back in the streets.
And then Matt's gonna track down. Matt's gonna have to track down Frank to be like, "Did you do it?" Because he has no. I don't think any evidence right now that there is this either subset of cops that have those Punisher logos or that Fisk would be.
Again, that's the narrative.
I'm just imagining someone coming up to Matt and being like, "Hey, I know this is going to be awkward, but like, do you notice a lot of cops have a Punisher tattoo?"
That's like
I know you can't notice, but like,
what?
Have you been told that?
Yeah, has anyone told you that?
Feeling it like Braille.
Karen just calls in. She's like, "Hey,
I'm seeing
Matt,
on the news,
I know we're not talking, but
Yeah, literally.
I know you can't see, so I need
will
to tell
say
you
there
this."
are like some scenes in the show where I'm like, what? Like, who are these characters? Like, I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't care about like the stupid like former cop, private investigator. I just don't.
Sherry?
Yeah, I just don't care about Sherry. Like I every time I'm seeing, I'm like, this is from like before they decided to like that we should just bring back some of our old characters that are actually popular.
I think
like, and same thing with like when we got to like the ones the worst thing in this episode was literally like the 4 random dudes that were like meeting at the pier or like at the port, wherever in the abandoned building. Like that, like that scene was like, well, like I don't care.
Where Fisk has a new
the dialogue wasn't that great.
a new
like,
worker.
Two of them were in the five families.
Yeah, I know that.
No,
was
he
the
means
5
like
families.
new as in this season / show.
Yeah.
Also, are we calling this season 4 or are we calling this a different show?
I mean, it's basically
basically
season 4. It's just a kind of a rebrand.
Yeah,
Let me re-ask the question: is Sweet Life on Deck with Zach and Cody a different show than
This is more
Sweet
close
Life?
than that.
It's a spin-off.
This is
with the same cast.
Yeah.
Can you have a spin-off with the same cast?
Yeah, that's what most spin-offs have. At least a couple.
No, like it's the exact same cast. It's like all the same characters.
No, they had like Debbie Ryan and like
Okay, my bad. They
and
added
some
a
other
new
random
character.
kids that nobody
I don't
really
think
cares
That
about.
doesn't happen in new seasons.
Ashley Tisdale isn't in it.
That is.
Yeah, because she went off to do bigger things.
Something.
Yeah.
I almost said bigger and
Kind of.
better, but then I couldn't lie on camera.
The mom's not in it.
Yes, she is.
For like, she's like a.
So
a
back
The
guest
first
star.
episode.
Back to
Daredevil.
like not Disney Channel in the 2000s.
Hey, Disney, we're still
on
Disney.
Disney.
Haha. Anyways, tell us what you think. New show, new season.
I think this is.
Tell me that I'm right.
I think this episode honestly was better than the last one for me.
I would agree. I think the
Yeah.
courtroom stuff really
Matt didn't
works
kill
well this
anybody in
episode.
this episode.
He didn't kill anyone last episode either,
He
apparently.
tried to.
I think the Fisk
I
stuff
don't know
was
if he
kind of weak
purposely
this
tried
episode until the end, which was good.
Yeah.
But I didn't like.
This was very minimal Fisk in this
And
episode.
I don't think it was like that impactful.
I think the stuff that you don't like about this episode, Christian, is all kind of like building for Fisk, because like he's gonna snap eventually, and whether it be like Vanessa dying,
half of
or
New York City will go.
Vanessa like betraying him, and he's like something's gonna happen to make him snap, and all of this stuff like.
Yeah.
Oh, his underlings are like feeding for power, and Vanessa's feeding into it. Like all of it's building within him.
And when it snaps,
And I really do think that like the bruises on his fists, as much as a funny joke, like I really do think that he's like taking it out on something. I don't think it's people. I think he's taking it out on something that we haven't seen yet.
And I think that once he breaks, that's when we're gonna see Punisher and Daredevil need to team up to
And
solve
Spider-Man.
it. And
Spider-Man
if
Now we're not
I
seeing
know
Spider-Man.
I know we're not, but also
Some other going to do
Please.
Devil's Reign next season, and some of Spider-Man's not going to be there. Like that's just what we're going to see. I guarantee.
want it so
Speaking
bad.
of Spider-Man,
It's gonna be
Officer
like-
Morales
Yeah.
mentioned.
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
Interesting that they called him Morales, because usually he's Jefferson Davis, but this is
If actually
They've changed that.
they've changed that to
because
even though
Jefferson
it,
Davis
even though it
was the
doesn't make
president of the Confederacy.
yeah, and
I
which
see.
again, Brian Michael Bendis, what are you doing? Like one, and
Why was that his name in the first place?
Like, yeah,
Why
like-
did we not vet
like,
that
I have
name?
no idea.
They used two
because
just
the
generic
first
names.
Spider-Verse had that. like as the name, like, and then you get to the second one, and like all of a sudden he's just called like it's just Morales now, which is like it doesn't make sense, but much better choice.
You know
to
what?
Get rid of that name.
That's a real male wife right there.
So yes, that's actually good. You can change things.
Yeah,
when they're
I'm
stupid.
fine with changing.
Like,
I'm fine with them changing.
I'm fine with that being like just.
no, we don't need him to be like named after like the guy who like ran the Confederacy
Yeah.
for all like 3 years of his existence. Like, you know?
But it is a really cool Easter egg that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is now the second Miles Easter egg in the MCU.
What was the first one?
The Prowler.
Oh.
In Spider-Man Homecoming, Aaron Davis was
in another weird role they give to like a really, really high profile actor and then just have him play like 1 or 2 scenes in a movie. Which
And then, but then he showed up in the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, but that was just because Sony are like, we can fight this. We
True.
Can, we can.
But
Which that was a fun cameo, I'll give him that,
are we
but-
not supposed
and
to?
especially because like that
take
actor
it as like that's the MCU Prowler.
No,
I
it was,
didn't take it as.
It was
that.
confirmed that
Oh.
it was.
I mean, I didn't take it as that, but I mean, like I just viewed that as like, well, he was in like a previous Spider-Man thing, and then also Glover did voice Miles, like for a bit. Like,
he's the
in
reason
one of the
Miles
cartoons.
exists.
Yeah, there's that as well too. So,
And there was a deleted scene in Homecoming where he talks to Miles on the phone.
Yes. And he does say, "I got a nephew."
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
anyways,
I don't think we're not even gonna get live action Miles till the Spider-Verse movies are over, if they ever are over. We might never get the third one. So you might never.
Didn't Feige say something about bringing in Miles?
yeah,
too?
but I also think it's very distinctly a sort of wink, wink, nudge, nudge of when Tom Holland says he's done, we're switching to Miles.
Yeah.
Is more so what I think it is. When Tom Holland says you get one more, then they're gonna be like,
And Tom Holland.
what if we introduce Miles at the end? And Tom will be like, I'll do one
And
and a
Tom
half
Holland
more.
is seemingly like with the new deal gets because he has a newer deal.
He gets a little more creative
He's
control.
he seems to be a bit pickier.
Yeah.
Like at
Good.
least like that's the vibe he's giving off.
Which and
Which
also-
would only be good because I have my fair share of issues with the Holland
Yeah,
Spider-Man
I think,
movies.
and I also think that him having that control and stuff is good as well. But also, he's been very clear, like he wants to eventually retire from acting young. Like he's very much,
He's gonna be done before he's 40.
yeah. Like so, he's and like he was saying, like
And then he'll come back.
whenever, if he has kids in the future. That's when he retires 100%. He was like, not gonna work another day in my life.
Look, all right, he doesn't need to. His wife is Zendaya.
I hear it,
Yeah,
but
she'll keep
also
working.
I'm like,
She'll keep working. You better believe.
I want
She's busier than him.
Tom
She's
Holland
busier.
will absolutely be a stay-at-home dad. Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'll-
yeah.
They probably have more money than Tom Holland.
Spider-Man.
Actually, I don't know. Man.
What?
it's gonna be like that Henry Cavill
My
thing.
mom was a drug addict on Euphoria.
And what about? So yeah, I think the courtroom stuff is like was this episode's like highlight.
Yeah. No,
Which we don't get like too much of that in like the Netflix Daredevil. Like there's like the Fisk. There's like the not the Fisk.
The Fisk, or
Yeah. Is there a Fisk trial?
There was.
There is a Fisk trial. Yeah.
I
Frank
mainly
Castle
think of like
trial.
the Castle trial, which is like very good courtroom
There was
drama
another.
stuff.
There was a trial in the first season.
I think so. This
Yeah.
There was a trial every
so
season.
But that was good. Like even
I
going.
don't remember season 2 and 3's trial. I only remember
Season 2
one.
was Punisher trial.
Oh yeah.
This one felt really good.
I liked it. Like that. It's like,
Hell, I loved it.
yeah, that dude. It's like
That is very much true.
there are like so many like Punisher things.
I
like,
have
that
not
with
seen
memes.
them. I have not seen them in a hot minute, but I have seen them.
Honestly, I might, as soon as this is done, when spring break hits, I might just binge rewatch all of Daredevil.
I mean, Punisher's two biggest like impacts on pop culture, or at least is like that version of the character, or that, and then the thing I just like mentioned, I loved it. It's like,
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Those are two good additions.
and again,
to pop
Berthal
culture.
is just the perfect Punisher. Like,
Oh yeah.
he just
And
is.
we haven't talked about this a ton, and we can talk about this very quickly. But he's getting a special.
Yeah, he's getting like a 40 minute, like the
they said
Werewolf
no.
by
They said an
Night
hour.
thing. Oh,
They
okay.
said 60-minute.
Okay.
Like a mini, like Werewolf by Night.
Werewolf by Night,
and Guardians Holiday Special.
Yeah, they should
Also,
be doing more of those. Honestly,
Werewolf by Night.
So good.
Werewolf
Cinema.
by Night is actually like sick. Like it's actually like it. Like that actually made me like depressed. It's
got the
watching
sauce.
MCU stuff. Like it's like
You got a man thing in there.
We had a composer directing that.
Don't make me go off on a tangent about how good Man Thing looks in that. Like that is like the most accurate looking character like the MCU ever did to like a comic version is Man Thing. It's like
We'll talk about that another time.
All right.
And Charlie Cox.
We got anything else?
No, I think we're
No.
good. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We love and appreciate you guys for joining in and watching along with us. We have a ton of stuff coming out right now.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
That?
Is that today?
No.
I don't know what day that is. So.
Actually, it's next week Monday.
Yeah.
So
Close enough.
I should be saying this next week Tuesday's episode.
Happy
But
belated St. Patrick's Day.
no,
That'd
this
be
will
very
come out before
early.
that.
Is belated not both ways?
No.
What's the one that
Early?
Alright.
Like happy early St.
that's
Patrick's
such a
Day.
Lame. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
I love you, Josh Allen.